sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said, when a person commits zina, at the time he commits zina, Iman is removed from him. There is no Iman in him at that time. Allahu Akbar. At the time he commits the action of zina. This is a warning. This is heavy when it comes to this deed of a zina. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said that if a person was to commit zina, al-Iman comes out of him and it hovers above his head. What this means, al-ulama rahimahumullah, they said that أي نقص إيمانه, his Iman becomes incomplete, it decreases. فإذا أقلع, when he stops this action of a zina, Iman comes to him once again. When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said, 3 people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not speak to them. He will not purify them on the day of judgment, and He will not look at them, and He will punish them a severe punishment. And He mentioned from them, Shaykhun Zanin, an old man that commits zina. A person that commits zina, Allah will not look at him on the day of judgment. Allah will not speak to him. Can you understand the severity of the punishment? This is why it is the third of the worst major sins in Islam. When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he says 4 types of people that Allah hates, and He mentioned from among them Ash-Shaykh Zani, the old man who commits zina. Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, he says that if a woman commits zina, it brings shame to the family. When the man commits zina, then he also brings shame to his family. He destroys an entire household, and he causes ikhtilatul ansab. He causes confusion of lineage. Who's the father now? Everything is confusing now. Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah goes on to say that the one who commits zina, it causes the heart to be sick. It brings worry and sadness and depression. It brings fear upon the heart. It brings the devil closer to that person, and the angels leave this person far away. Allahu Akbar. In Surah Al-Furqan, Allah Azza wa Jal, He mentions special, most beloved people to Him. He names them as Ibadur Rahman, meaning the slaves of the most merciful. These are special people loved by Allah Azza wa Jal. Then Allah Azza wa Jal begins to mention a list, and He mentions their qualities. These list, if you adhere to it, you are from Ibadur Rahman, the most beloved slaves to Allah. Allah Azza wa Jal, He says, Ibadur Rahman, those who are most beloved to Allah, one of their qualities is وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَدْعُونَ مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَهًا آخَرَ وَلَا يَقْتُلُونَ النَّفْسَ الَّتِي حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ إِلَّا بِالْحَقِّ وَلَا يَزْنُونَ. Allah Azza wa Jal, He says, one of the qualities of these most beloved people to Allah is that they do not associate partners with Allah. They do not commit shirk. They do not kill an innocent soul, and they do not commit zina. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentions a reward in the Quran for those who keep away from major sins. Allah Azza wa Jal, He says, ayah in Surah An-Nisa, if you people avoid the major sins which you have been forbidden to do, if you avoid the major sins, and He says, we will wipe away your sins, yani your minor sins. Allahu Akbar. Just by keeping away from the major sins, Allah will wipe away the minor sins. You did not do anything. You just avoided the major sins. And all along, all the time while you are avoiding the major sins, as a worship for Allah, Allah Azza wa Jal wipes away your minor sins. نُكَفِّرْ عَنْكُمْ سَيِّئَاتِكُمْ. Not only that, وَنُدْخِلْكُمْ مُدْخَلًا كَرِيمًا. And we will admit you into a noble entrance, and that is the paradise. Then Allah Azza wa Jal forgives your sins and admits you into the paradise under condition that you avoid the major sins. Allahu Akbar.